Spring and summer are here. We're outdoors. So are the bugs. So you need Bug Guard. Bug Guard is part of our Skin So Soft family of products, and this is our collection of DEET-free insect repellents. DEET's an ingredient that a lot of people do prefer to avoid, but it is an ingredient in a lot of insect repellents. So we have all DEET-free insect repellent products. We have a few different types of Bug Guard products. First is our Bug Guard SPF 30 insect repellent lotion. This is basically the current version of our original Bug Guard product. It goes on just like a sunscreen lotion, so it's great. You get that really good, you can make sure you're getting really good coverage for the sunscreen, but then it also has the insect repellent in it. We used this a lot when my kids were little, when we would be at friends' houses playing in the backyards or at the park or what have you, where there was grass and things. We would make sure to use this so they were protected from the sun and protected from any bugs that might be hanging out in the grass. I do live in Southern Nevada. We don't have a ton of things like mosquitoes and that, but we do have them. So it's something we do still have to have on hand, even though we may not use it as much as people in other parts of the country might. So that's the Bug Guard Plus, and it's SPF 30, Gentle Breeze. Has a very nice smell to it. It's not an overly sunscreeny smell or bug repellent smell. It's just a really nice, pleasant smell, and not super strong. It also has vitamin E and aloe in it, so you do get some of that antioxidant protection and moisturizing for the skin along with that. Broad range of insects that it protects against, including mosquitoes, deer ticks, black flies, gnats, no-see-ums, and biting midges. So we get quite a few of those little types, in our backyard here. We live near a wash where there's sometimes some water, so we do get the occasional mosquito. We get the gnats, and we even get like black flies around. So it's nice to have the Bug Guard around for that. What we actually keep at my house for the Bug Guard is we keep the Bug Guard Expedition. And this comes in the aerosol can that is also an SPF 28, and we have the pump sprays that are SPF 30, and that comes in 3 different sizes in that. I really like the aerosol spray because you can spray it at any angle, and a lot of times I'm really wanting to protect like my ankles and my lower legs, especially if I'm wearing shorts. So this makes it easy to apply in that area without having to be too much of a contortionist trying to get it just right so that the product comes up the pump. But the pump is better if you're traveling by air, because obviously you don't want to take aerosol necessarily on an airplane. The pump is a little bit better for that. So it's great to have options to fit like your particular situation. So the Expedition is really, really good. Like I said, you can do it in a spray. It's great for camping days by the lake. Like I said, we use it in our backyard just because of black flies and gnats and the occasional mosquito that hang out there. It is, again, DEET-free, dermatologist tested, hypoallergenic, so really, and water resistant for up to 8 hours. So that's good for the sun protection there. Again, same group of insects that it protects against, including mosquitoes, deer ticks, black flies, gnats, no-see-um, and biting midges. So that's the Expedition. And then we have our Bug Guard Plus Picaridin, and this collection is good for dawn and dusk. So also good for camping days at the park, backyard barbecues, wherever you're going to be out. But in those early morning hours and those evening hours when the bugs are heavier, the Bug Guard Plus Picaridin is really good for that. And again, we have the aerosol and we have the pump sprays, and we have my second favorite, my other favorite. It's kind of a tie between the two of them, Bug Guard product for my family, and that's the Bug Guard towelettes. They come in a pouch with 8 of them, and each one is individually wrapped, which is fantastic because you can throw them in a tote bag, suitcase. I tried to say tote bag and suitcase at the same time, so we got a fun new word from that. But you can throw them in your tote bag, throw them in your suitcase, throw them in your picnic bag or your beach bag, wherever handy that you want to have them. I actually keep one in my tote bag that I carry day to day, so that if I, on the spur of the moment, end up at a park or something and I find that I need an insect repellent, I've got one handy, but I don't have to worry about it potentially spilling in my bag, and it's not a lot of extra weight in my bag. So that's the Picaridin wipes. Those are great. You just peel it open, wipe it on. The Bug Guard Plus Picaridin does not have sunscreen, of course, because it's more for the dusk and evening hours. I carry a separate sunblock for those same same instances where I might end up in the sun. Of course, here in Southern Nevada, we do need really strong sunscreen if you're going to be outside for any length of time. So that's another time when the Picaridin is a really good choice, is if you find you need a stronger sunscreen or have a preferred sunscreen that you want to use that works well for you, you can use the Picaridin with it, and then you're not necessarily doubling up on your sunscreen. So that is our Bug Guard collection. Definitely highly recommend stocking up on that. We're going to think about where you're going to be traveling this summer and if you might need it. So even if you don't need it at home, you want to get your Bug Guard before you hit the road. So definitely stock up on that and keep those pesky little bugs out of your way.